Check it out. Welcome into Meta Madness, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Bahamut. I'll be your guide, your caster this evening from the NA side of things. And on the left-hand side, we've got Three-Legged Cat, and on the right is going to be Asgard. Did I have fun with my family? I did have a blast with my family. I'm glad I got to spend some time with them, but I'm also very glad that I get to have the house back to myself. I can, sit in my underwear and, play video games or cast. One or the other. Should you make coffee or tea? Coffee. Mostly because I can't have it, so I'll live vicariously through you. Junkrat to be banned out. This is Meta Madness. I don't 100% know all the intricacies of it, so my draft analysis won't be the most detailed in the games. You're excited for my movie marathon, you're not even participating. I can't wait for it, man. It's also because there's a couple movies that I'm really pumped to see. Someone was saying that the Speed Racer movie from 2008 is wildly, is just wild in itself. So I was like, all right, yeah, I'll put that on the list. I don't recall ever seeing it, so if it's a weird movie, why not? And it's free. Junkrat Leork to be banned away. Yeah, I know. There's some characters that are already banned, and then I believe it's all the bans carry through this series, if I'm not mistaken, but it's not throughout every series, so yeah. Every hero picked cannot be picked again. Oh, okay, it's not the bans, it's I got you, okay. You think there's 16 heroes already banned? Someone was saying, Hanzo's already banned. I think I saw the spreadsheet. I don't think it's a private spreadsheet. I think there's a... Let me see if I can find it really quickly. There was a spreadsheet I found, and there were so many things going on in it, I was just like, this is too much, I'm out. Links and info, team draft, hero pick, 10 global bans: Anduin, Blaze, Brightwing, Diablo, Genji, Hanzo, Hogger, Joanna, Sergeant Hammer, Vala. Okay, that's as much. There's a lot of things on this spreadsheet. Blaze, Joanna, Hanzo, Brightwing, Genji, Vala, Hogger, Lucio, Sergeant Hammer, Medivh, Diablo, Abathur, Anduin, Muradin, Junkrat. This is Season 7 bans. I think that's just data collection. So I think there's the 10 global bans. And then, yeah, and then there's these picks. Okay, I kind of follow this spreadsheet. A lot on it, but... Unintentional clench? I mean... You miss watching funny movies, you should make yourself a list. I mean, Super Troopers is on my list, actually. Super Troopers is the movie, alright, if the marathon, if I'm up late enough and I want to watch something dumb, then I'll watch Super Troopers tonight. So we have a gray main ban. Wow, man, what a start here. A new Barak Interior with Alex Strauss on Hanamura Temple. Now, if I don't know how these players are gonna play it, but I will say this: Alex Strauss with the new Barak Interior. Both of those characters have a level 1 regen globe talent, so we could see Alex Strauss go globes at 1, which would make me think that we could see a Mephisto as well. These are best of 5, so of course, if you pick your Mephisto in game 1, I guess you will not be able to get it for the rest of the series. So, what are we going to be seeing here? It's complicated, but a fun concept. Oh, Big Sid, I'm right there with you, bud. I absolutely agree. It is complicated, but I feel like it's one of those things that once you understand it, it makes complete sense, and either way. It's fun, we're up early, we're casting. I'm tired. Daylight savings times is a nightmare. God, I hope that was the last daylight savings we ever have. Oh God, it's early. All right, so we have a Rhaegar Sylvanas Sonya Garrosh with an Anu Barak Alex Strauss Ethereal. What else will we round out this Hanamura draft with? It looks like the members of Three-Legged Cat will be prioritizing all of the front line, all of the things. Which team wins map? We'll say Hanamura Temple. Three-Legged Cat, Asgard. Alright, I will put a 2-minute prediction on that once we see our last pick and blah, 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 blah.
Let's fly.
Oh god, alright, Falstad. So, a well-rounded draft from Asgard and whatever the hell this is from Three-Legged Cat. Yes. Yes! We're just yelling now. Alright, let me go ahead and swap things over, and we will get into our casting. Thanks for joining me, everybody, and let's go ahead and start a prediction. Which team wins Hanamura Temple? You've got 2 minutes to do so. Get your gambles in. Alrighty. What a draft. I feel like this is the draft that will win, too. I feel like this is the draft that would win, but we'll have to see here. We'll see if there's some believers, some doubters, all that good stuff. Let me park myself in a good channel so I can see stuff. And any Asgard believers? BRB making coffee. You bet $7.50 for the tanks. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, it is early. Oh, just everyone believes in Three-Legged Cat. Hello, game? They basically ate a bunch of tank bruiser pull. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, cool. We got odds. Thank you for someone believing in Asgard. On the left-hand side of our map, we are going to be looking at our players in the blue. I'll show you level 1s if you want to bet any further based on those. Alex Straza is going to be going into Flames of Fury, which is expected. Captain Rex on the Alex Straza, Drac on the Varian. We will be seeing High Wraith on the Arthas, No Game No Life on the Anubrak, and Zero on the Tyrael. To the right-hand side of our map, we are going to be looking at Asgard. We've got Bazarcade on the Sylvanas, Ethereal on the Falstad, Gucci Mane on this Garrosh. We have got Brownbeard playing Rhaegar, and over in the bottom lane, we're going to be looking at Not Zap on the Sonya. We get our zoom out, we check out our level 1s. Of course, those have already been up. Big ol' Falstad hammering coming in, getting a 10 stacks. Garrosh did go into body check at level 1. This Garrosh is so low. He's going to step back in, but there's just too many goddamn beetles. And he would have maybe thrown a beetle instead of actually getting an enemy hero. Varian Hiking's quest at level 1. I think we actually see Smash. I don't know if we're going to be seeing the Twin Blades. Nubrak does have regeneration globes and the Flames of Fury for the Alex Straza. 5 stacks out of the 30. Excuse me, the 20. This Flame Buffet build is really, really big because at level 20, if we get to that point in this game, you can get Dragon Queen off cooldown so very quickly with this. Okay. Let's see what we have here. The Arthas is still brawling out against the Sonya in the bottom lane. Did take the rhyme. Sonya is Slam Jam at level 1. We got a pause. Let's go ahead and pull it back to Bandit and I really quickly. We'll see what's going on with the pause. We leave games, or we pull away from the game during those moments, just in case, you know, people come by and look at the stream and they want to see the mini-map. So it's just one of those things for safety. Looks like we have a sound issue, and that'll be resolved in a moment. We got some good predictions on this one. I do appreciate it. Should be resolved soon. TM was my favorite things to see. What do you think, Bandit? What do you think of the drafts, bud? Do you think the drafts are good enough? Yeah. Fantastic analysis. I couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you. Thank you so very much. All right. It's a pause for Bandit. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Oh, I am so tired. It's so early. Ugh. Oh, we're just in it. There's no 3, 2, 1 countdown. We're just back into it. All right, here we go. All right, no countdown, just immediately back into the game. I was rubbing my eyes to try and wake up a little bit here. Invade onto the camp. Gucci, not so Gucci, as the Sentinel is still going to be focusing onto the Enemy heroes. Bottom left of our screen, this is going to be a lot of damage from Sonya. Actually, Arthas onto the Falstad, not zap. Sonya falling low. Nubarek's got the burrow. Sylvanas gets a kill onto the Varian. We've got a double kill for Sylvanas on the left-hand side of our screen. She might be having the triple here in a second onto the Tyrael, who's just trying to put pressure and pressure and pressure. Sylvanas now with the barrage of damage. She'll throw the Hunting Wave back to Chase, and she doesn't get the activation. Arthas does go down. Tyrael does fall. A Nubarak makes it out with 100 and something HP. It's like 4 a.m. yesterday morning. What are you doing up, sir? I am casting. Chat wanted me to do Meta Madness, so I said, hey, I'll wake up at 5:30 in the morning and do casting for you. So yeah, I woke up at 5:30. I ate some breakfast, started the PC. Now we're here. What's up, Crush? How you doing? Happy Sunday, bud. All right, Varian, what are you gonna take? It's gonna be Colossal Smash. Let's get the yell going here, and that is a deletion onto Garrosh. First kill for the side of our blue team, as they will clear out this top lane Sentinel camp down in the bottom lane. Zap taking a little bit of damage, actually, excuse me, not Zap taking a bit of damage, but is gonna be healing up great. Holy shit, Crush, thank you for the 5 tier 1 gifted subs. I will resend your alert when we get out of game. Thank you for the generosity. If you got a gifted sub from Crush, welcome to the Bahamuts. Crush, thank you so much. Thank you for 67 gifted subs in this channel. Way to go, dude. We are, yeah, we do have the Spooky Worm cosplay. I did say. The Spooky Worm cosplay, by the way, is going to be me playing Abathur in Heroes, and maybe we'll play a little bit of Zerg in StarCraft 2. I was thinking that would be the way we'd go about it. And then maybe I could also, I was also thinking maybe I have a bunch of Worms games. Maybe I install a Worms game or something like that. Colossal Smash onto not Zap, who is trying to back away. We've got the Howling Blast onto this Falstad, but it's not going to be enough to set up a kill for the Arthas and friends. The go-kart is up and available, and we'll see if this can be raced its way through the top lane. No, it looks like a Nubarak just kind of neutrals it in the center, as the bottom lane Sentinel does get a bit of damage on this fort front gate. Varian with the Colossal Smash onto Brownbeard. Gucci Mane steps out. That's a lot of damage onto No Game, No Life, and they don't have a burrow to be able to back away. Alexstrasza going to get a little wing buffet to push back the enemy. We have 17 on her stacks for level 1, 3 more to go. As this is another wing buffet to push back the Garrosh. Tyrael's able to get out. And meanwhile in top lane, my apologies, we actually don't see the Sonya falling. Oops, worms all day, exactly. Falstad rotates quickly to top lane to grab the soak and poke out at the Arthas, who will be throwing some Howling Blasts back. Arthas going to be going into the Deathlord and Immortal Coil at 4 and 7. And we have the Recon Camp to be grabbed. Sylvanas to be doing the same thing on the camp just above. A Nubarak going to be looking for a burrow into this. Yes, he will. Going to get the double CC. The double stun works out. The camp will not be stolen. Baz getting really low here. The Haunting Wave. Is it enough of a room? No, Alexstrasza's got the damage necessary, and she finds the kill. A toss on to Varian. He goes to the high side of the lane, trying to be able to back away. Brownbeard so very low. I was actually thinking Varian was just going to try and smash face into the Rhaegar, but it doesn't work out that way for him. Surprised also Varian going into Lionheart at level 7 right there. Usually we see the that Victory Rush, I believe is the name. I always mix up the two, but it's going to be the Garrosh and Nubarak traded. Varian still dead for 2 seconds. It's a favorable fight for the members of Asgard, and Zero wants to keep pressuring the Sonya, but she's getting chain heals just fine. 10 talents here around the corner. We'll cycle through the other numbers as we always do. We'll check out those 10s at the top of the screen while we look at the damage, healing, and experience for these two teams. And map number 1 is best of 5. What a great deletion onto the Falstad as Varian continues to pressure onto Not Zap, who's looking to spin away. This is also Alexstrasza with a little bit of healing on the bottom left. Sonya looks for the slam, but I don't think it's enough. Sonya, can she live? Alexstrasza gets another Dragon Queen. Big healing circle on the ground from that, and that's a nice Howling Blast connecting onto Sylvanas. She will be safe for the moment. Varian once again being thrown over the wall, and he will fall. Deja vu for Varian.
quickly the tide turns.
Falstad still pressuring the Anubrak, who is looking to kill the Sonya. And we have the Alexstrasza and Arthas going up against this Garrosh and Sylvanas. And I feel like Sylvanas... Oh, wait, here comes Falstad. They're going to be getting some great damage onto Hira. Oh, ooh, Baz lives? Tyrael wants this, but he can't step in for it. We'll be able to get the kill onto the Garrosh. Varian back into the mix after he got thrown over the wall. Jumps onto Not Zap. That's a judgment from Tyrael. Alexstrasza takes flight with the Cleansing Flame. Ancestor Healing does work out for this Sylvanas, but she's being chunked quite a bit. A surround around the Falstad, but it's actually not that big of a deal for him. All right, the go-kart shots will be into the top lane. How much value can they get? Oh, we also will be seeing the Warbringer for the Variant at level 10. We have the Cleansing Flame. Sonya going to go Wrath. Garrosh will become a Helicopter with Decimate. And Mind Control Sylvanas is the one thing. Oh, also Arthas is into Syndragosa. No way does this Tyrael live. Falstad gets thrown in. Rhaegar is a bite on the butt. It was close. Tyrael, does he get any death timer reduction? No, he gets no death timer reduction there. Sylvanas jumps into the top lane. She'll grab the experience and push up the swave a little bit. Camp in the bottom left to be grabbed for the members of Three-Legged Cat. As Asgard will be able to get the recon camp for some vision. A little haunting way to try and get away from Varian. He's got that Warbringer. He can charge every 4 seconds. Mind control. Oh, how the tables have turned. And it's going to be a kill onto the Varian. 7-11 in our kills. We can go get a Slurpee right now for these two teams. Because it's 7-11. Get it? Slurpees. Oh, the Cocoon puts... the Cocoon puts Judgment on 10-second cooldown, and Falstad gusts away the enemy. Sentinel and bottom to be cleared out. Varian up in 2 seconds. I think that's all she wrote. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get much more out of this. Falstad's Hammerings can clear that out quite easily. Going to be able to burrow behind the gate. Sylvanas with the... Oh, wait, hold on. That's a judgment. That's going to be an Ancestral that saves the Rhaegar with a sliver of HP. Alexstrasza wants to try and get the Cleansing Flame snipe. Brown, Beard, can he do it? No! The Rhaegar gets pummeled by this Alexstrasza with the Cleansing Flame. The fort behind is still alive, and it will actually be unfrosted, but we still have the minions here to tank shots, so no big deal. Fort in bottom lane falls. Sonya to try and find the consolation prize in this top lane. And looking at the Varian real quickly, I want to see, what does he have? He needs 3 attacks on heroes and 3 regeneration globes. Green tea, water, and cranberry juice. Ooh, nice. You weren't kidding with the early morning Sunday. No, I wasn't. You think this is a joke? Juggernaut? This is what I was wondering. I was wondering if we get the Juggernaut because of just the aggression values that that can be utilized. But I do still like the idea of the Mortal Strike to be able to reduce the healing from Ancestral. Regardless, that doesn't matter. We're having some fun here. Not Zap is getting low. Judgment from the Tyrael. Gus from Falstad. And Not Zap is still safe. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Meta Madness. My name is Bahamut. I am your North American caster today, and on the left-hand side, we got Three-Legged Cat versus Asgard on the right in this Best of 5 series. In the Meta Madness, for those of you that don't know, let's see, I have the spreadsheet right here. So we have a ban on, the global bans are onto Anduin, Blaze, Brightwing, Diablo, Genji, Hanzo, Hogger, Joanna, Sergeant Hammer, and Vala. If I missed one, I do apologize. There are some healers that are banned out after that last game. Alexstrasza and Rhaegar are no longer available. When it comes to tanks, let's talk about what is available in comparison, because it is Cho, ETC, Mal'Ganis, May, Muradin, and Stitches. Those are the lone tanks available. Sonya and Varian were utilized in the last game. Falstad and Sylvanas were in the last game, so those are out as well, on top of the other global bans. So we will have a few other things to be banned away here, as it is still the Junkrat and the Tracer. Junkrat and Tracer is still to be removed from this pool. Li Ming as well. Alrighty. Gonna be pushing people into into the extents of their hero pool, if you will. I think that's a good way to say it. And people are going to be pushed to really kind of deep dive into what they have available in their hero pool. Ban-wise, what are we gonna be seeing here? Ban-wise, I am curious what they don't want to deal with for a map like this. Do they consider the Viking ban? No, it's Lucio. Okie dokie. A snap onto Medivh immediately. All right. There it is. Medivh has been gotten. Ming ban. I'm wondering if they're going to run Vikings, that's why. I wonder if this is going to be a Vikings thing, so they don't want to... Like, I wonder if it's like Vikings or Murky, because they don't want the easy resets for Li Ming. That's my thought. That also, and Li Ming on this map is still pretty good. Like, she's not run very often, but on a map like this, she can poke around the objectives. I thought he was a global ban. The global bans are Anduin, Blaze, Brightwing, Diablo, Genji, Hanzo, Hogger, Johanna, Sergeant Hammer, and Vala. Those are the global bans. That is it. I don't know. I don't know. That's all I'm seeing on this spreadsheet. And this spreadsheet is the one that's constantly being updated. I can literally see it live updated, so I'm assuming this is the tab I need to be in. There is the Viking pick, so my thought on the Li Ming is probably true. They just don't want to get easy resets to her. Muradin to be banned away as well. Alright, Dahaka, Malfurion for the right-hand side. What else are we going to get rid of? We're going to limit the tank pool. It already is quite limited with the Muradin being taken out and the multiple tanks played in the last game, as well as the global bans, as we had mentioned. Don't know which way they're going to lean, so honestly, I don't have any crazy thoughts here, realistically. Alright, Maiev can be supplemented in as a tank. We have seen that in the past. Alright, Dahaka double soak. There's a Malfurion as well. Do we see some sort of sustained damage with the Malfurion? Like, Illidan can be considered, but usually I feel like you want to just go for a ooh, what if you I was about to say, what if you go Ragnaros, you go into Hook, Root, Sulfur Smash? There's gonna be a healer and an Abathur. I don't know. I feel like they're lacking good CC. I mean, there's some healers they could lean in. Like, Tyrande wouldn't be bad. Maybe Tyrande Abathur? Yeah, there's the sustained damage I was hoping to not see. Ugh. Well, Three-Legged Cat has drafted 4 spots, but luckily they have extra characters with Samuro and Lost Vikings to make up for their lack of bodies on the map. Oh, I hate Phoenix. Alright, which team wins Towers of Doom? I was wondering if we would see ETC. I really was wondering if we would see him in this game. I don't know why, but I kept looking at the tank list and I was like, maybe ETC, even though I know we have Dahaka. I know we have the Stitches, but it's a follow-up CC. Is there anything to deal with Mosh? Kinda, yeah. There's Polymorph, maybe? We'll see. We shall see. We shall see. Let's get into the cast. And I believe everyone has been able to see the full draft, so let's go ahead and start the prediction. Get your gambles in. Hold on, I have the button for this.
Hey, listen.
Gamble has begun. Get them on in, and if you'd like to predict as to who will win the map, go ahead and do so. Who will win? Will it be why did I write Two-Legged Cat? Sorry, Three-Legged Cat or Asgard. I don't know how I managed to make that a 2. Oh well, you know who it is. I'm pretty sure it's not that confusing. I'm pretty sure it's not confusing at all. There are like 2 tanks left. There is Mal'Ganis, Mei, Cho, and Muradin. There are 4. Mal'Ganis, Mei, Muradin, and Cho. Alrighty, there you go. Here's your level 1s. Get your gambles in, as you can go ahead and see what's going to be picked here. We are going to be seeing high on the Lost Vikings. No Game, No Life on the Samuro. Drac on the Abathur. We have a Phoenix to be played by Captain Rex and the Bird to be played by Zero. Over on the right-hand side, we are going to be looking at Asgard. We have got Zap on the Dahaka, Gucci on the ETC, Athriel on the Alarak, Brownbeard to play the Malfurion, and Baz will be on the Stitches. Enhanced agility for the Dahaka. We'll be seeing Bribe for the Vikings. Pressurized glance for the Abathur. Of course, Medivh going to be going into Portal Mastery. I mean, what else would you even really take at level 1? Wind Walk for Samuro at level 1. Stitches is going to be the Patchwork Creation. And we will be seeing the Overwhelming Power for the Discord Strike at level 1 for the Alarak. And, of course, the Malfurion. He's going to go into Emerald Dreams. He'll be putting people to sleep as this Medivh is able to portal out with 200 HP. I thought he was dead. I was hovering the toilet flush noise on my stream deck. I was waiting to flush those stacks down the drain, but the bird lives. Good morning, Lard. Good morning, Green Star. Hello, everybody. Sorry if I've missed anyone in chat. But how many legs Dahaka? 69. Alarak will be able to get a stack on the Viking right there, trying to get another one on Balog, is able to back away. Meanwhile, in mid lane, Samuro is going to push back the ETC over in bottom. Well, we're going to be seeing somehow, some way, Medivh will be able to push up against the Malfurion and the Stitches. Curious what Alarak's going to go for at level 4 if he just continues going Discord build. Discord Strike build. ETC to invade the camp over here. The Abathur hat onto the Phoenix will lose all of its shielding. Blink away, but the read onto the Blink point is so good. 81 HP. Medivh should be deleted from the... Alarak gets the kill. Alarak gets the snipe.
A singular strike.
A trade, though, into the Malfurion. Zero is going to get hooked. That's a protection status. The... Down the drain, the stacks go, but I actually might be able to hit the button again. 60-something HP onto the Alarak, who will get a little bit of healing from the. God, I'm blanking on the name of the talent right now. My brain can't do too many things. It's going to be the Lightning Surge. I always want to say I always say something else, and I can't even think of the right thing right now. It's all right. We're still waking up. We're still waking up. I've been awake for about 2 hours. I blame those goddamn farmers. Those goddamn farmers and their daylight savings time. I know that's not the reason, but we still blame them. We do have the camp being worked on over here for the bottom lane. This will be a portal setup for Medivh. We have a triple altar phase coming up, standard for our first on the map. Have their hat on the Samuro. There's a big surround around this Dahaka, who will try and burrow away, but Dahaka cannot burrow in time. A nice kill onto them. Now Brownbeard looking for the channel. Can Medivh interrupt this in time? Yes. 6 stacks on the Medivh, but it's Samuro who will try and put some pressure. Gonna go in and out really quickly onto Brownbeard, trying to get some value as well from the... Wow. From the Raven Familiar level 4, but did Zero stick around here a little too long? I do think so. Dahaka's got the agility. More stacks to be lost. Down in the bottom lane, we do have Captain Rex poking onto Gucci, and they're going to be doing the same thing back and forth to each other. Little auto right there, but I don't know if ETC can really step in that much. I mean, he just lost nearly all of his HP to that one delay. Proto, thank you for the tier 1 for 20. I will resend your alert when we get out of game. Thank you very much. What is being awake and how do I stop it? You close your eyes, you lay down in a comfy bed and you close your eyes. This should be a dead Alarak. I don't think he gets away here. Holy crap, the sidestepping, the double backs have been perfectly played. And Alarak lives, though the ETC... Oh, dang! Samuro's gonna try and find a counter kill, but he's stepped in a little too aggressive right there. That hook was a pixel away from Ciro's booty. How you doing, Lava? Good to see you, bud. A Viking delayed out the Dahaka and will continue to do so here. Oh, Medivh! Stack's gone again! God, I'm so glad I put a flush button on my stream deck. Now everyone has to hear the toilet flush every single time Medivh loses stacks. Let's cycle through the numbers, everybody, because 10 talent tier is just about here. 10 talent tier is almost here, and another Viking interrupt onto not zap. I mean, you don't want to give free stacks to Alarak, but you also don't want to take free shots. So this is the choice to be made. Protection from Medivh, and Balog's able to portal in, portal out, able to back away. ETC doesn't get the power slide. Phoenix to go soak the bottom lane. Samuro doing the same thing in mid. I can't believe this first objective phase is still going. I have to be honest, that's a little wild. I was not, oops, sorry about that. Was not expecting it to be going this long, and Medivh loses stacks again! You're enjoying life in mid-afternoon hot, so I'm glad to be able to supply you with some fun entertainment. That will be the channel from our red team. The 40-0 dream is alive! Lightning Surge? It's not 200. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Really? I thought Ethereal had that kill, to be honest. I thought the Alarak had them dead to rights, but speaking of the Alarak, I want to see what it's 134 sadism. So another 10% can be gained from Show of Force and another 6% from kills. So 2 more kills could be, 1 more kill would be max sadism on the kill factor as the Alarak goes down and loses his sadism. Oh, how unfortunate, as Zap is low. The front gate does go down. Samuro steps in, but immediately gets dragged by the tower. Samuro gets the crit. I think that was actually a double crit. Ooh, Samuro, 69 HP. 69 HP, as it looks like we got a pause right now. I'm going to go ahead and bring it on back to Bandit and I, so that way we cover up any sort of map shenanigans and people are going to be looking at that. All right, looks like there's a tactical pause, little 3-2-3. Alarak against Medivh and Vikings is an inspired pick, not gonna lie. So if I remember correct of the draft, the Alarak. So it was the first 2 bans was for the members of Three-Legged Cat. Was a Junkrat and a Li Ming. And I was like, oh, Li Ming's got good poke on this map, but I was like, I wonder if the blue team is going to be leaning into a Viking pick because they don't want to give resets to Li Ming. That was my thought. And that was very much the case. So after the ban phase, the second ban phase came through, we had the Samuro pick and Abathur. No, Samuro and Phoenix, I think it was, or Abathur Phoenix, something like that. Either way, the Alarak was after the second ban phase, so it was a really nice pickup. I like the adjustment from Asgard here, because you can try and bully the Vikings around and get extra sadism from your baseline 30% you can gain, but also, as I mentioned, Show of Force, you can combo against these Vikings. And that is a free 3% for Alarak. Well, the 40-0 dream is no longer alive, as we do have 4 shots from the left-hand side. But hey, this should be... I don't think we'll see another delay. I don't think Ciro goes for this delay. It's way too risky with the Dahaka floating right there. Anyway, yeah. Samuro, no game, no life, with like 1,000 HP on the right-hand side of our screen. Gets the portal out from Medivh. Play again from the Vikings on the top left of our screen as they'll step into this fight. Samuro gonna try and back away. The face melt from ETC does reveal 200 HP. 200 HP, is there any way to get this kill? Big leyline seal from Medivh. The portal set up around the enemy team. Phoenix with the salvo to be coming out. That is a lot of damage onto Alarak, who does go down. Malfurion does not have enough healing with the Tranquility. And Abathur and Dahaka are in mid lane. Dahaka, though, not going to be looking to pressure onto Abathur. What's up, John Knight? ETC Mosh Pit's about to be off cooldown. Captain Rex, though, with the Portal Forward of Zero, is able to get some great oh no, Medivh. Oh no, 18 stacks might be going down. Mosh. Are we gonna see a Mosh? Dink, dink, dink. And the Mosh doesn't connect, but... I honestly think this is the most Medivh losing stacks I've ever seen. I think this might be the most Medivh losing stacks game I've ever casted. Oh, goodbye, no zap. Not zap. Sustained damage is in place. We have 10 to 10 in kills. What was looking like a really good early game to the side of Asgard is starting to slip away, it feels. Double altar phase going to be coming up. Dahaka dead for 23 seconds. I'm going to check really quickly if you are curious. He's got Brushstock off cooldown, but the objective phase is already up and available. Bad's going to get the channel down in the bottom portion of the map, so maybe we'll just see a trade 4 for 4. ETC with one interrupt at the play again from the Vikings. That is, I'm just looking at Viking. I was waiting for the Viking. It is going to be large and in charge. Yeah, large in charge. That little extra CC will be really, really big, especially for the Phoenix, who's going to be wanting to have that sustained chase opportunity. That's a salvo out. Oh, Brown Beard, so low, gets tickled down to 32 HP. Double Phoenix, as we do have the Abathur clone. Baz getting low here, will go down. Medivh sets up a portal. Nice protection, by the way, from Medivh. Just mitigates most of Alarak's damage. A huge drag from Dahaka. ETC drops a Mosh! Phoenix goes down, but ETC falls to the Nexus forces. And it looks like a player has DC'd. They're back into the game. I don't think we're going to get a pause. Doesn't look like we're going to get a pause. No. Portal forward. Oh my god! The Viking burst a bit. Ah! Where's my button?
A singular strike.
Oh my god. My Vikings! What a moment from Alarak right there. What an amazing moment from Alarak right there. That triple, like, the Vikings come in, burst down the Malfurion, and Alarak's, no, not my healer. Samuro is trying their best to remove the sadism on this Alarak. Oh my god, the Counter-Strike's not triggered. Medivh! Medivh snipes! Medivh gets the headshot! Oh my god! Alrighty, well, Alarak sadism back to 100. That's a hook to connect onto no game, no life power slide from the ETC. But the portal gets this Samuro out just fine. Medivh gonna bird up over here around the single objective phase. Abathur does have the ultimate evolution available. And I think Phoenix might just have this channel with Alarak dead for 14. Portal forward. Four shots into the core. Giant Mosh to be dropped onto the ground, but where's the damage? Oh, the Alarak was just respawning. He wasn't there yet. Oh, man. A god tier Mosh, but unfortunately nothing to get a kill with it. Oh, up, 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 up. No! No! The great bait. The great bait. And, oh my god. How quickly the tide turns. The leyline seal from Medivh. Vikings charge in. They got the stun. ETC drops a Mosh. Nothing to enter. Oh my god. Alarak gets the telekinesis into the Mosh. That's only one Viking to fall. We do have this Phoenix to be grabbed and stabbed. Samuro's gonna try and... Does he have a clone to swap over to? Alarak wants the kill. We see the split. Gonna try and look like he's not the real... Oh, no, 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 yep, no, wait. Oh, does he have the Windwalk summon thing? Is that what I saw? Yeah, Windwalk creates a mirror image. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Double objective phase coming up. Alarak looking for the kill into No Game, No Life. The root, the sleep. This is the comeback map. This is the comeback map. Abathur with the channel on the left-hand side. Vikings gonna look to maybe interrupt the Dahaka. Yes, they will. It is triple. I think I might have said double by accident. So triple alter phase. Abathur gets the channel on the left-hand side. Eric will be harassing the Dahaka for the time being. Abathur can use ultimate evolution here. Try and bring in another friend. The hook will go wide of Medivh, who's at 20 stacks. Samuro going to be trying to back away. Creates a lot of clones, creates a lot of chaos. Moving through the portals with the Raven Familiar. A lot of good damage onto this Malfurion, as we do have the Phoenix on the top right, chasing onto Dahaka, who will look for the burrow onto the left-hand side. Medivh will scout this out for the allies. No Game, No Life, looking to steal away the camp. No. Vikings actually get the channel on the right-hand side. So this is, so far, this objective phase has found parity on the map. It's 20 to 20 in HP, in core HP. Leyline seal onto a few. Portal set up for the Medivh. Samuro's the first one to go down. We've got a clone onto Samuro. Gucci Mane getting low here. 5 seconds on a mosh. Salvo goes out. Tickles the enemy as well. We've got the clone of Samuro. Rooted. Ooh, but we're going to see Phoenix booted, and I do think this will be the objective phase going over to the side of our red team. Yeah, that Viking's going to go down as well, and Asgard will be able to get themselves 4 more shots. Wait, the Vikings, they play again. They play again, and Dahaka is going to fall. He loses all of his Gambit stacks. Paralyzing Enzymes is completely gone, as the 20 is here for the Vikings. They didn't grab... What did they grab, actually? They got Fury of the Storm for wave clear. Also, each Viking has their own charge of Fury. Oh my god! The mosh avoided by a little jump. Good morning, Rarity. How are you doing today, cutie? I hope you're well. Thanks for coming by the stream, and thanks for hanging out with us. Medivh is on 33 stacks. No. You know what that means? 171 sadism for Alarak. Let's see where he's getting all the sadism from. 27% from takedown. Oh, okay, he's fine. So he can get another stack from 3. He can get another 3% from takedowns. Show of Force can still be another 10%. Is there a cap for Blades of the High Lord? It is. So Blades of the High Lord is at max stacking. So we still can see another 13% gain for the Alarak. That is what I want to point out, is the Alarak can get another 13% still. Leyline Sia with Medivh cheats. Lava, thanks for the follow. Sappers are making their way in. The hook goes wide between Phoenix and the Medivh. Look at the top right of our screen, and the clone, I think, just expired. That's a Gorge, Torbus, Mosh Pit. Oh my god, everything over here is the Hungry Stitches. Will pick up a few more of those Vikings. That's going to be a big face melt from ETC, getting cooldown on that Mosh Pit, already down to 66 seconds, but Baz will fall. This is going to be the salvo connecting onto ETC. Brownbeard is looking to back away with the Tranquility. Huge protection from Medivh before Alarak gets the combo. Alarak, he gets the Counter-Strike, the Torbus from ETC, but the Leyline Seal will stop it. We do have a deadly charge from Ethereal to back away. No Game, No Life on the right of our screen, trying to sneak out of here. And does the Alarak have his number? Doesn't look like it. More shots into the right core, 16 to 15 in core HP. Medivh, 6 stacks currently. ETC still 88 seconds or so on his heroic. Could be cooled down. Oh my god, the burst onto Gucci! Vikings, do they go for it? Vikings! Actually, Phoenix snipes the kill. Dahaka clearing out top lane as best as he can. Brownbeard is dead. Bop, 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 bop. Alarak, 181 sadism. Down to 100. And the top lane fort may be gotten by Dahaka, but bottom lane will be converted. Over to the side of three-legged cat. Boss is up and available. It's not a win condition. We'll see. I would expect it just to be the priority under the siege camp over here. I think this game will be determined by the level 24 power spike. Really? To the European viewers in chat, when do you guys do your time can change? When's your daylight savings? Is it this upcoming weekend for you? Or is it like April? When is yours? I was just thinking about this morning. Because I'll be 1 hour closer to EU time until that happens. Because we sprung forward last night in the United States. For the farmers. Kappa. Boss will be grabbed, so Phoenix does grab that. 4 more shots into the core of Asgard, 16 to 11. Double Ultra Phase coming up. This is not game winning, though. Take a look at the Viking bribe stacks. They have enough to bribe. If one sapper goes in through bottom and both altars are gotten, this is going to be GG for map number 2 in this first best of 5 of the day. ETC tries to go for Abathur. He will be seen with the brush stock from Dahaka as well. March 24th, so in a fortnight. I had a college professor who we had a break from school for like 2 weeks, and he's like, I'll see you all in a fortnight, and he's like, I've been wanting to say that forever and use it properly. Big salvo from the Phoenix. Unfortunately, I mean, it does confirm the Alarak, but the Leyline Seal not really timing out too well with that. We still also will have Dahaka to fall. We have the Alarak as well, as I mentioned. Sappers, bop, 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 bop. Oh, well, as I mentioned, both altars and some sappers over the wall. It's looking like a good old GG gonna be happening here fairly soon. Hungry Stitches does things. It happened. Abathur gets the channel on the left-hand side of our screen, and that'll be all she wrote. GG to be called. Abathur goes for the last little bit of the channel. And the Gravekeeper falls. As I said, the beginning of the game was looking really good. That Alarak getting some great sadism, kills on Medivh, but in the end, it is going to be Three-Legged Cat who take map number 2. 2 weeks for Sweden. Okay. So yeah, fortnight. I'll never forget that. Like, there was someone in class who was just like, the video game?
I will follow you to the end of the world. Subscribed.
Happy Meta Madness Day.
Zig, thank you for the tier 1 for 17.
Because he paid me a freaking fortune, you moron.
You got paid?
Good morning to everyone except those goddamn farmers.
Proto, thank you for the tier 1 for 20. Zig, thank you for the tier 1 for 17 months. Thank you all for your continued support. I very much do appreciate that. Thank you all. Welcome back into Meta Madness, ladies and gentlemen. We are in our first best of 5 of the day. We have 3 best of 5s according to the schedule, and we are going to be getting into Infernal Shrines for Meta Madness. Now, there are global bans versus other hero bans. So let's go through some stuff while we wait for these bans to go through. The way this works is the ban phase does not actually ban out characters permanently. It is when you pick the character that permanently bans them out for that series. Now, as I said, we have 3 best of 5s. So later on, so when we get to the next best of 5, things will reset. What does not reset is the global bans. The global bans are 10 heroes: Anduin, Blaze, Brightwing, Diablo, Genji, Hanzo, Hogger, Joanna, Sergeant Hammer, and Vala. These cannot be picked in any of the games. Now, the way this also works is that any hero that is picked, for example, Vikings, Alarak, Stitches, Medivh, these are now added to the ban list for this series. So currently we have, when it comes to tanks that are available, Cho, Mal'Ganis, Mei, and Muradin are the 4 tanks available. And then when it comes to other stuff, there's a bunch of bruisers, some assassins have been picked, so that is the way it works. So Junkrat and Leorc were banned out in map number 1 through the ban phase, but that still means they are playable. They still can be picked if they're not banned away. That's the big, that's the thing, though. Of course, if they're banned in the game, you can't pick them. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. They're not banned in Meta Madness. So, Ana to be banned away. So, Ana's got healing. So, I'm looking at the bans to try and drive what the draft might be, because that's what I did for the Li Ming, and that seemed to be the best way to kind of analyze things. Jaina to be first picked on the left-hand side, just a well-rounded hero, good to clear shrines, big burst ability, siege is pretty good. The Ana leads me to believe that maybe we're going to be leaning into some sort of healer-centric composition for Asgard. Best of 3 or 5? Best of 5. According to the Wikipedia, it says that there are 5 matches per the 3 that we have. So if I click on 3 LC versus Asgard, there's 5 maps to record data on. Kael'thas and Deckard Cain. Let's go! Well, we already know who wins this series. That's it. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do anything. I'm done casting. I'm done casting. That's it. I'm not gonna do anything. Nope, I'm out of tea. That's it. What else is there even to talk about? Alright. Oh man, my hip hurts today. Oh, I don't know what it is, but it is just tight. It is just tight. The soreness is I don't know why it's back today, but let me go ahead and get rid of this blanket because it's apparently way too hot in the house, even though I turned it down. Maybe the sweater was a wrong idea, but let's take a look. As we have a Malthael Ariel banned out, some nice targeting, some nice defensive bans, the defensive ban into the Cho'Gall. Cho'Gall does have the Molten Block at level 16, if I'm not mistaken, but still, that's 6 levels where you can be harassed, and you're also being forced into a talent that you may not want to take. Gazlowe and Muradin. Okay, alright. Deckard Cain does have anti-heal at level 7 with the Emerald, so that could be a way to reduce some of the big healing for Cho'Gall. But what is going to be the big healer for Cho'Gall? I'm taking a look at the healers available. Karazim, Lieutenant Morales, Lucio's actually up and available. Good sound barrier. Tyrande, Stukov, Whitemane, Uther, Zarya. What are we going to be leaning into? So Morales and Tassadar, okay. So Jaina, Tassadar, good wave clear. One of them can be in the solo lane. The other could be with the core 3. Novala and Tychus. Tychus isn't banned away. Tychus could be grabbed. If I'm not mistaken, Tychus can be picked up. Yeah, Tychus is available. I'm looking at the list, and Tychus is not banned out. So Tychus could be grabbed if they want to have some sort of percent-based damage into the Cho'Gall, and there it is.
It's about damn time.
My hope is the Meta Madness will end up with a no healer match due to all being banned or previously played. Alright, okay, let's go ahead and start prediction. Which team will win? Let's fix that it's 3-legged cat. Which team wins Infernal Shrines? Alright, which team wins Infernal Shrines? There is your prediction. Let me go ahead and push the prediction reminder button.
Hey, listen.
Prediction is up and available. Go ahead and do so if you would like to gamble some points in map number 3 in this first best of 5 of the day. We have 3 best of 5s total. So we could see 15 potential maps today. But of course, I gotta be honest, it's hard to... Whoa! 65,000 on Asgard? You're gonna be dropping some major bucks on the non-Cho'Gall team? Ooh-wee. Don't know who put that much down, but I like it. Some odds to be played if you'd like to do so. As we're about to load into Infernal Shrines, I'll be sure to get our level 1s up and available very quickly if that does sway your voting by any means. There you go. And let me get rid of that. Let's go ahead and check out our first, our team on the left-hand side. We're going to be seeing 3-legged cat. As a reminder, the prediction's open. No game, no life on the Tassadar. We've got Captain Rex on the Lieutenant Morales, Ciro on the Jaina, and Hjarkar on the Cho'Gall. To the right-hand side of the map, we are looking at Asgard, looking to take us to a map number 4 through Infernal Shrines with their draft of Brownbeard on the Deckard Cain, Ethereal on the Tychus, Baz to be playing the Kael'thas. We've got Not zap on that Gazlo and Gucci Mane to play the Muradin. We get into mid, we check out them ones. They're up and available. The gamble's still going. Let's see. Will Cho'Gall be the dominant force in map number 3, or can the members of Asgard find the Achilles heel of the enemy team of three-legged cat? Yeah, because three-legged cat, Achilles heel. Do you get it? Because the legs, Achilles. Anyways. Tassadar going to go Size Storm at level 1. Muradin third win for some extra sustainability. Kael'Thas going to be going Regeneration Globes because it makes sense for a map like this. And is it Tassadar doing a double soak while the rest of the team pushes top? This is interesting. We've got the Eye of Kilrog, I believe is the name, to get some vision on Gucci Mane, who is making the rotation through this corridor. Bit of poke out from the Cho'Gall as well. Curious what the Gall's going to be going into. Are we going to be seeing a Runic Bomb build, or will we see the Orb build? I think Orb build is a little bit more popular. We'll see what actually happens here as Tychus rotates up, getting some great damage onto the Cho'Gall. The first target will be onto Morales, though. The overkill from Tychus. Nice, nice, nice damage. And Morales goes down. First blood to the side of Asgard. Holy crap, what a gamble, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you for humoring me. And thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it a ton. If you are enjoying the content, I hope you at least hit the follow button. Get yourself some follower emotes, get yourself a few channel points that you can gamble with. And it supports the stream. Followership is healthy for us. Good damage onto Ethereal. The Lieutenant Morales grenade is not going to be able to solidify any sort of last bit of damage, last hit for the Tychus, who will be tapping well. First objective, Arcane Punisher in the bottom lane. Oh, that was a really good grenade onto Ethereal. Cho'Gall's gonna dash in. The last little bit of damage is available, and that will be a kill onto Tychus. 1-1. Now Muradin, being body blocked a little bit here, drops the Stormbolt into Cho'Gall and is able to back away. Break the wrist, walk away. The top lane fort front gate will be falling. Gazlo and Kael'Thas are making Tassadar's life a little difficult, but if we take a stock of what the bottom and the mid look like, Tassadar hasn't lost that much damage onto these fort front gates. Yeah, you're going to take a little bit of damage here and there since you're up against that double soak, but seems to be handling things just fine with his Psy Storm build. Gonna also be going into the Plasma Shield at level 4. Baz taking a bit of damage. Jaina maybe wants the kill. Sierra won't be stepping in for it. Cho'Gall is gonna get a Surging Fist out and a little bit of a shove right there. Jaina, oh, she doubles back right into the root from Decker Kane. She'll throw a little bit of damage onto the enemy, trying to build up that baseline stacking. Needs that 12,000 for the improved ice block. As Gucci Mane and Ethereal getting low, Baz does tap well. Gazlo going to be looking to set up some of his turrets around this. No, he's going to be rotating into mid for more soak. Yeah, follow for Bandit. Kael'Thas, 10 stacks out of the 24. His Arcane Barrier activation. We do see the Dread Orb direction for our Cho'Gall. Pretty standard, especially with Leaden Orbs later on in the build. It's just such a stun. It's such an insanely strong stun combo. Keep in mind, you also have the Jaina. We could see Cone of, excuse me. Is it Numbing? Oh, yeah, Numbing Blast. You could see Numbing Blast, which will root for 1 second, so you could have another way to lock someone down in place. Oh, I was gonna say, this Tychus is in a bit of a rough spot. That's some great damage from Cho'Gall, and Tychus goes down. Really good single target deletion from the Cho'Gall. I'm trying to see... What was the healing reduction onto Muradin? Ah, there it is. There it is. It's the enraged regeneration. Got it. Okay, there we go. I was like, it's not a Gall talent. I usually play the Gall. That's why I was just like, wait a minute, where's the healing reduction? It's the synergy from the level 4. But let's talk about how our Muradin's getting a little low here. Also, Cho'Gall's trying to back away. He will not spread bomb. I thought he was actually going to. Thought the Jaina was going to be taking that living bomb there. Killer, thanks for the follow. Punisher does go over to the Gazlo. Okay. Are we just ignoring bottom lane? It's just like, all right, Tassadar, you go clear that out. We're going to go get a fort in top. Oh, I do owe some bandit pets after this game. My apologies. No game, no life taking... the Punisher's going to have a jump very soon. Got to be careful here. All right. Morales is also here to supply some healing. Top lane, top lane! Shogal does go down. So we take a look at that level 7, as I was mentioning. Each time Cho hits an enemy hero with an ability or a basic attack, he heals for 82 over 3 seconds. Enemy heroes hit by Gall's Dread Orb receive 35 less healing for 2 seconds. And indeed, we are selling paintings if you want to check it out. Jaina trying to get the slow, but it's not going to be able to do so with her Ice Lance. Kael'thas wants the globe, steps in, Muradin jumps in, Stormbolt, great damage, Zero bopped around, and fantastic play from the side of Asgard to get that kill onto Jaina, who will be able to push into level 10s first. I always mention the 10s are at the top of the screen, so be sure to keep your eyes up there if you do want to see what those talents are, because we're going to be looking at the bottom of the screen at some of the other stats, the damage, healing, and experience thus far in map number 3. Can Asgard take us to that critical map number 4 in this best of 5 group stage matchup? You can take a look at the Wikipedia a little bit later on today and see how everything's kind of shaping up. And if y'all like this, we'll do this again next weekend. Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought we were way further along in the month, to be honest. I was laying in bed this morning and I was like, oh, I have to do this and that. And then I just looked at my calendar. I'm like, oh, I'm 1 week ahead. Hell yes. Oh, what a sigh of relief for me. Top lane Fort getting very low here. That's an upheaval that doesn't find anyone. Ring of Frost, Twisting Nether. Shogal is going to be shoved out. A lot of heroics expended right there. Oh no, goodbye Morales. Wait, maybe? Maybe not, actually. I thought she was dead to rights, but it's actually Baz who's in a bit of a rough spot. Oh, 160 HP. Kael'thas is fine. That's a haymaker onto the Cho'Gall right underneath the fort. Armor reduction. Kael'thas with some good damage. Morales doesn't want to spread that living bomb, as the Morales will be able to snipe the kill, but has Morales been caught out? TVT, well, I guess Muradin's kind of ruining that right there, but still, the Tychus will help take down this Lieutenant Morales. Yeah, haven't even hit the Ides yet. Lots of March to come. That was good, Proto. That was good. That was good. I like that. I like that one. That was funny. You thought you had to, yeah, I don't know. Like, this month feels like it's already... I guess it was my family visiting and stuff like that, and I haven't had a day off in like 2 weeks or so. So I think I'm really gonna need the day and a half off, because that's as much time as I take off per week. Today will be the half day, and then tomorrow will be my day off Monday. And then I'll be back on Tuesday next week with our, regularly scheduled programming. Ranked, StarCraft, casting, Darkest Dungeon, Dark Souls 2. By the way, this upcoming Friday, the 17th, we're going to be watching The Fifth Element in Discord after the Dark Souls 2 stream. It'll be at 3 o'clock PST. PDT, because we're changing... 3 o'clock... 3 o'clock Pacific time, United States. There you go. Black Hole from the Tassadar. Cho'Gall tries to go back in with the Twisting Nether. Upheaval as well. Baz. Oh my god, the Ring of Frost will connect onto 4. The Gravel Bomb from Gazlo. We have an Ice Block from the Jaina that will allow her to have the damage. Still out from that Blizzard onto Kael'thas. He does fall. That's going to be not zapped, not alive. Ethereal trying to get away from the Cho'Gall, but it's not going to work out, and this Cho'Gall is on fire. Muradin able to Dwarf Toss out. The top lane fort does fall to the fallen Shaman, and boy howdy did this Cho'Gall just turn things around. How do you cut lasers? With lasers, duh. I mean, how would you cut a diamond? With other diamonds. It's such a good movie. Yeah, shout out to, it was Nancy who suggested it. Nancy was the, I think we hit the sub goal for it, and I was like, you know what, Nancy, what are you feeling? Because like she had like pushed it to it immediately, and then we were like talking about it like a week later. I was like, oh, I was talking about Fifth Element, and she was like, let's watch that, and I was like, all right, yeah, I'm down for Fifth Element. Fucking Chris Tucker, Bruce Willis, ugh. I always forget how to pronounce her name, but Paul W. Sanderson's wife, Mila Jovovich. Oh my God, the Haymaker! Did the Haymaker just save Morales? Push the button, push the button, push the button! Oh my god, the Haymaker saves Morales, and that is A triple kill afterwards. Oh no, that's just falling apart for Asgard here. Oh, how rough in the moment. The Punisher around 50%. And Cho'Gall jumping in. The upheaval doesn't connect onto Tychus, able to dash away. Is this a keep? I think yes, but I don't think we're gonna go core. Actually, the siege onto the keep, it's not the fastest right now. I'm thinking maybe we leave this keep pretty low. Granted, there is a wave coming in. Okay, so the keep will be left low. It's not gonna be going down. About 25% left. Actually, even less now that it's just being poked at. So no, they will confirm the keep here. Gazlo gets some great CC. That's a Gravo Bomb, unfortunately not synergizing well with the Haymaker of Muradin. Twisting Nether, upheaval. That's Baz being pulled in. Great gravity lapse onto a few. Kael'thas, though, unfortunately will fall. The Commandeer Odin, Zero steps in to try and find a kill. And the Ice Block will buy a window. Stay a while and listen. Cho'Gall trying to get out of this alive, and he's actually fine. Surging Fist in. Stormbolt from Muradin. We have a Scrollless Ceiling from the Deckard Cain. And 15 seconds on to the Gazlo. Ring of Frost, Deckard Cain, good night. The old man going to the retirement home. Mel, thank you for the lurk, bud. Gary Oldman steals the movie for me. He went full ham. Gary Oldman is the... I'm horrible with actor and actress names. As you can see, I forget Mila Jovovich. Jovovich? Anyways, I always forget her last name, but... Is Gary Oldman the guy who's like the villain? Is he the white dude with the weird sort of like haircut to the side? Like the super like tight haircut that's like matted down with oil in his head? Something like that, right? Surging Fist looking for the Kael'thas. Will be able to grab him. Twisting Nether to be utilized as well, but not enough to get a kill onto the Kael'thas. Cho'Gall getting chunked here by the Tychus, able to get the dash away. Ooh, good night. Wait, Tassadar, how are you alive? Hello, Captain Rex? Okay, all right, there we go. I was like, the amount of damage just dumped into Tassadar. I was expecting him to die a lot faster than that. Upheaval once again. Ring of Frost underneath. Zero unsure of whether or not to hearth out there. Some 3-0 sprays and... Ooh, what if they 3-0 spray and B-step and they lose this game? How funny would that be? How funny would it be that you B-step and try and spray 3-0 and you're... Oh, well, of course, okay. Well, we'll see Morales traded for... Morales will be traded for a Gazlo. Ethereal to get the Hearth out. Muradin going to try and back out of here as well. Going to tap as well in the top lane. It has been wild that the members of Three-Legged Cat have just been sitting in this mid lane this entire time. Granted, they will lose their top lane fort for all of that. Gary Oldman is Sirius Black in Harry Potter as well. Oh, the actor who played Sirius Black in the third movie is fantastic. Well, I mean, just in the series in general, actually. Sorry, because he was in more than just the third movie. Gary. Okay, sorry. I'll re-chat in a second here because the fight's breaking out once again. Upheaval, Black Hole, Twisting Nether, Gary. Gucci gonna be going down right there. I believe Gary Oldman was Sirius Black. Stay a while and listen. Oh my god. Oh my god. Now will No Game No Life live this time? Oh, Tychus has a DC, able to get away out of the upheaval. And looks like the player is gonna reconnect. I'm gonna go ahead and for safety just pull it back to us. All right, sorry, now I can read chat because we're out of the game for a hot second. So he is Zorg. Okay, he's Zorg. He's the bad guy in that one. He's also the peacock in Kung Fu Panda. Really? See, this is me. I don't know good thing. I don't know like actors and actresses. He was in Bram Stoker's Dracula. I love that movie. He was in Hannibal? Huh. Yeah. I didn't know that Gary Oldman was in Bram Stoker's Dracula. That's really cool. That's actually a movie I want to go back and rewatch as well. I haven't seen Bram Stoker's Dracula in a very long time. He played Commissioner Gordon in Batman. Which one? Which Batman? Val Kilmer, George Clooney, Christian Bale, Ben Affleck. I actually have not seen any of the Ben Affleck Batman movies, I don't think. No, I have. I've seen the dumb Superman one where it's, your mom's name is Martha too? My mom's name is Martha. Let's not fight anymore because we have the same name mothers.
Welcome back,
He was Dracula, yes. I was just looking at his looking at his IMDb really quickly while we were in pause. Gazlo to get the fort in bottom lane. A little bit extra experience. 2005-2012 trilogy. So that's the Christian Bale one, right? Morales with the medevac down into the bottom of the map, maybe looking for a chase onto Gazlo here. The Nolan trilogy. Okay, thank you. Upheaval in this corridor. Gravel bomb. Force wall and not Zap is going to be going down. Jane on the top will be able to finish up the objective phase. We're going to be going to an exposed keep in the top lane. Things are looking a little hairy here for the side of Asgard in this best of 5 series. So Batman vs. Superman on a cruise ship, and it was a bad time. Yeah, I didn't like Batman vs. Superman, but I struggle with anything that isn't Batman. The DC universe has never been something that I've been super into. Granted, I will say the Suicide Squad with John Cena and Idris Elba, that one's really good. The one with Jared Leto is an absolute travesty. Ring of Frost with a cold snap, and they're going to confirm the keep. They're going to confirm the keep in top lane. Even though Gazlo and Decker Kane are dead for the next 50-some seconds, they've got a wave in mid lane. But hey, why not take down all the structures? Commandeer Odin, unkillable onto the Tassadar from the Lieutenant Morales, level 20. Black hole from Tassadar as well. Kael'thas goes down to the top of our screen. Zero, once again, going to be unkillable. That's that Morales value. Haymaker from the Muradin. Gucci Mane going to be stunned out. That's Tychus to fall as well. Not Zap, not Zap, not Zap. The GG is going to be called. Tassadar actually just ignores not Zap. That's going to be the upheaval.
Team kill!
And Punisher core falls. The Cho'Gall is dominant. See? Who doubts a Cho'Gall? Honestly. Yeah, like, I've never seen the Justice League. I don't know, DC stuff has never been super interesting for me. Even then, a lot of the Marvel stuff has fallen off super hard as well. I'd like the latest Black Panther movie was just too long. I don't know what they're doing, man. And then the Thor: Love and Thunder, like, it just felt like they mashed 2 stories together. I also didn't care for the villain in Thor: Love and Thunder. I just thought it was kind of boring. Like, very sad man with axe that wants to kill gods. Okay. Let's pay out the people! Which team wins Infernal Shrines? The Cho'Gall composition. You know what? Lava, you know what I thought of? You know the meme where it's the guy pointing, he's like, you know what? I'm gonna say it. I genuinely hate Zack Snyder as a director, and to be honest, I wish movies makers stop trying to copy Marvel while not doing half. Yeah. I think a lot of what's being constantly done is, and maybe this is just me. This is also me just like talking from my own perspective. I could be completely wrong in this, but it does feel like Hollywood directors, blah blah blah. They want to capture that same sort of excitement that we had for Marvel during Phase 1. Like Iron Man 1 is really, really, really good, but that's also because the movie's not 3 freaking hours long, and they also had